Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, you're going to learn how to solve linear equations in one variable. So let's get started. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and like if you like it. So how are we going to solve linear equations in one variable? So I have an example here. This is x plus 6 is equal to 15. X here is the variable, and the exponent of this is 1. That's why it is called linear equation. Now, actually, if this is the given equation that is very simple, we can easily find for the value of x. When we say solving for the linear equation, which means that we are going to find for the value of x that once we add 6 to it, the answer is 15. So it's easy, right? We can find it easily. Simply 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. Which means that the value of x is 9. Okay? But algebraically, we have a process or steps that we can use on how to solve for the value of x. Because we might need these steps if the given equation is quite complicated. Now, here are the steps. First, you need to isolate the variable x. Whatever the variable, you need to isolate that. Isolating the variable, it means that you need to put the variable x on the left side of the equation alone, which means that we need to get rid of 6 here. We need only x on this side of the equation, on the left side. So how to get rid of 6 is by applying the subtraction property of equality. Subtraction property of equality, it means that we are subtracting the same number on both sides of the equation. So, what number are we going to subtract on both sides of the equations is, you need to check what is that number there. This is 6, which means we need to subtract 6. Okay? But minus 6, on the other side also minus 6. Which means that we can now solve for x. We have here 6 minus 6, this is equal to 0. Okay? So what we left here now is only x equals, and then we have 15 minus 6, that is equal to 9. So x is equal to 9. Okay, so this is what we call subtraction property. We are going to subtract, in order to eliminate the number, we are going to subtract the same number. Okay? So next, okay, you notice here, this is positive, or this is 6, which means positive. And on the other side, we can get that easily by doing like this instead of this is the shortest way. We have here, it seems like this 6, we just put it here on the other side. And if this is plus, on the other side, it becomes minus. X is equal to 15 minus 6, that is equal to 9. This is the shortcut of subtraction property or addition property. We call this actually transposition method. That's just the shortcut. Okay? Next, let's have an example. So I have here x minus 25 is equal to 15. So isolate the variable x again. Apply the addition property of equality. Why addition property this time? Because this is subtraction here. Okay? So this time, we are going to add 25 in order to get that number equal to 0 if we're going to perform them. And this is 25. This is minus here, which means that this is equal to 0. So what we have now to solve for x, we have now x, and then equals 15 plus 25 is equal to 40. So it means that if this is subtraction, you are going to add. If this is addition, we're going to subtract to make it equal to 0. Okay, so here, how that transposition method works here. It means we are just simply moving this on the other side of the equation. And if this is minus here, this becomes plus here. So x is equal to 40. So this is just a suggestion. But the proper way to solve for this is following the properties of equality. Okay? This is just the shortcut of addition property. This one. Or shortcut of subtraction property. So let's have number 3. So I have here 6x is equal to 42. So in this case, you have here 6 times x. In order to isolate the variable x, if there is a coefficient, if there is a number before the variable, you need to apply division property, which means we are going to divide both sides by 6. Whatever the number here, 6, so we need to divide 6. You need to divide both sides of the equation. So now, we have 6 divided by 6, that is equal to 1. So what we have left is x. And then 42 divided by 6, that is equal to 7. So that's the value of x. So take note, if there is a number greater than 1 beside the variable or besides the variable, it means that you are going to divide or apply division property in order to get rid of that number or in order to make that coefficient here equal to 1. Okay? So x is equal to 7. Okay, what about this one? Look at this. We have here the variable x with a number as numerical coefficient. And we have also here addition. So this is, we can use two properties here. First, you need to use addition property. And then after that, you use division property. So isolate x. So in order to isolate that, first, we need to add, we need to subtract 9. Okay? So apply the subtraction property of equality, we need to subtract 9. So this one will be equal to 0. And then what we have there is 3x is equal to, we have negative 12 here, and minus 9. So we have negative 21. Okay, so now look at this. We have now 3x. So in order to get rid of this numerical coefficient 3, we need to apply the division property of equality. Divide both sides by 3. Okay, this is equal to 1, or we can cancel that 1. Therefore, we can solve for x. X is equal to negative 7. Negative 21 divided by 3 is negative 7. Okay, next. So look at this one, number 5. Take note, we have 3x here, we have 3x here, and we have also a number here, we have also a number here. So we need to combine the x. We need to isolate x. So we need to remove this one on this side of the equation. We need to move it to the left side. And this here, we need to move it to the right side. Okay? Now, first, always addition or subtraction. So here we need to get rid of 6 first. So it means we need to subtract 6 on both sides of the equation. And that is equal to 3x. So what we have now here is 3x. So this is 0 is equal to, here 5 minus 6, that is negative 1. And then we're just going to copy 2x. Okay, now we have another goal here to get rid of this. which means we can apply now another subtraction property, which is subtract negative 2x. If you want to remove a number, just subtract or add the opposite of it. Okay? So, same thing. You need to do that on the other side too. Both sides of the equation always. If you do it here, you need to do it on the other side. If you do it here, you need to do it on the other side. So now, what we have is, this is now 3 minus 2, that is 1. So what we have now is 1x, or x is equal to copy negative 1. And this one, they are the same but different in sign, therefore that is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 1. Now, do you want me to show to you how to do this using transposition method? The shortcut? Okay, let's do that one. Because you might be in a hurry sometimes, especially during exam, and it would be easy to do this. Okay, so first, copy 3x, and simply move this to the other side of the equation. It becomes negative. If this is positive, when you move to the other side of the equation, if you move it there, it becomes negative. If this is negative, if you move it there, it becomes positive. Same thing. If there's a number here that you want to move, if this is plus, you want to move it to the other side, it becomes negative. Okay? Now, is equal to 5, just copy 5. And we need to move this to the other side. So that is negative 6 because this is plus here. So 3x minus 2x, that is simply x. And this is equal to 5 minus 6, that is negative 1. Okay? So that's the shortest way, the shortcut. The shortcut of addition property or subtraction property. Okay? So this is what we call transposition method. This is not a property, this is just the shortcut. So that's how you're going to solve linear equations in one variable. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!